We look now to race number 6, and this race is over the distance of 1200. It's a Class 4. Wind and Grass is on the class drop, and he has carried £133 to victory before. Above All carries an extra £8 for senior rider Hugh Bowman getting on board, but he's got a much better draw. Shining Fortune back to the turf minus the pacifiers with cows, but the blinkers go back on. Spicy So Smart on debut has had the 5 trials. Yellowfin, 2 starts, 2 placings, course and distance. We've got E-Brother up £6 following his impressive last start win. Colonel wears a visor again. Fortune Carrier is first up since May, and Hardy Wish Tom, a last start winner, comes back up to Class 4.
Yes, he does, and E-Brother can go forward to here, led them up and dictated off the front, pinched a little break in the straight and won. Good luck, he's normally handy. He's got barrier 1. Hardy Wish was just off the speed and was able to cling on last start. And then Colonel Paul, barrier 7 for him, Wagner Borges riding with the visor going on.
The thing with Colonel is he hasn't really managed to get across to the lead. I mean, he was a reliable leader, but he might try and get across outside E-Brother, but the point I'm trying to say, he might just have to work to get there.
You could have just said that from the start. We could have saved him, it says 6 minutes. All right, here's Vincent Ho. Tom spoke to him this morning about Yellowfin at Shartin.
Vincent Yellowfin, 8 starts where he's only finished worse than 4th on one occasion. I guess he's becoming a little bit frustrating. What did you make of his last run?
Yeah, he ran well. He has been quite consistent, but he always been travel a bit too keen, and last start we sort of get him in cover, and he built up at the corner, then he finished off well. But this time from gate 12, I guess no chance again. Have to be a bit more handier than what I wanted to. So we'll see how he runs. He's a consistent horse.
You say about getting him to relax in the run. Does that just mean sort of at the end of his races he sort of struggles to finish the races off strongly sometimes?
He always finish a bit one pace. But last start, when I save a little bit, he finished closer. But yeah, but to be honest, I feel this horse can run further, but not now. He's still a bit too keen at the moment for further trip. Yeah.
Did he satisfy you and Francis with his work on Monday morning?
Yeah, it worked beautifully lately. Travel very relaxed and not pulling like before. So yeah, let's see what we can do.
You mentioned the barrier draw makes it a little bit awkward. Does that mean sort of you're probably not going to be able to push forward? You might have to take a hold, or?
Yeah, we'll decide with Francis later. We'll do the form with him later, and we'll see.
Got a few rides for Francis on Wednesday night. Yellowfin is one of them. Here's Shining Fortune, Tom, on the all-weather last time. Stand up goes for home, and Zach just weaves right through the centre to score.
He was swinging off him here when he couldn't get a clear run at the top of the straight, but then he's burst through the middle of the pack here to win and win well. And he'd been threatening to do something like this for a while. Paul, there'd been a few runs where it's sort of had wide passages and a few things go against him, but he found the right sort of race here and was able to run over the top of stand-up.
Yeah, and it was the first start on the all-weather as well, so he's 1 for 1 on the surface. He's been, as you say, been consistent without winning at Happy Valley here. The blinkers will go back on him. Again, he's drawn awkwardly in 12. He's just going to need luck.
He's not having much luck with the barrier draws. E-Brother really good last time, Paul. Run of top T on debut was okay. And as we saw on the speed map, Colonel might be out there 3 wide and Above All with a better draw. Yeah,
well, Above All he's had clear excuses. He had a tough run last time. So I think he can improve off the back of this run from an inside draw. Going to include E-Brother as well. I mean, he's run second off a similar rating. And he's another horse that had been threatening to do this for a long time. So both Above All and E-Brother covered.
Yeah, I'm going to put in the top T as well, because I thought that was a handy debut from him, and I like that he's put on 18 pounds since that first up run as well, so he's clearly done well.
All right, Rule Meyer for dinner ship with top T, and Hardy Wish, Paul, around on IJC night last time under Jamie Carr.
Nice ride here to get this horse home, wasn't it, Hardy Wish? But another one had been threatening to do it. He's drawn well in barrier 5. He is coming up from Class 5 into Class 4. That was just a query.
Yeah, same here, query around that, but look, he was able to hold them off. Lerp Levite wasn't able to back up that run, and Zashi in there doing what he does best, but up in class thought might be the concern.
All right, so that's a few runners for race number 6, Paul. Who's the best of them?
Well, look, at the prices, Above All, I'm going to go with him. He's won off a similar rating before. He's won off 52, he's rated 53, and with Hugh Bowman aboard from barrier 3, I think he's going to get his opportunity. E-Brother from the front. Yellowfin's been consistent without winning. He's had 8 starts, been placed in 7 of them. And Wind and Grass is really well rated, now comes down and drawn nicely in barrier number 4. 2, 9, 6 and 1.
He's supposed to be the value runner, Wind and Grass, but he's currently at 3.9 here for Jamie Richards and Luke Ferraris on the downgrade. Top T goes in, Shining Fortune and E-Brother. Didn't quite get in Yellowfin from that draw. 1, 5, 3 and 9, hoping for 8 to 1 or better.
There you have the preview for race number 6. It's a Class 4 and post time is 9:15.